My name is Christopher Sheffer. I'm from Williamsburg, Virginia. My addiction started pretty early on, about 11 or 12 years old when I first started picking up smoking marijuana. Eventually it progressed until about 27, and then I made a real bad turn for the worse as my mother got sick with cancer. Got a little clean after that, after she passed on. And then my father got sick with cancer and passed on 18 months after that. And then I really went on over the deep edge. I had no accountability, nobody to really keep track of what I was doing. And I came into a little bit of money and I blew about every bit of it. So during one of my court cases, back when I was 34, I was traveling from the jail to the courthouse. I was talking about my story and my situation, as everybody usually typically does, to, throw their story out there and see, all the attention they can get in the back of there. And somebody who used to be a participant here was in the back of the van as well, and he mentioned this program and that he was going here when he got out. And so I said, okay, made a phone call to my sister that night, and she looked into it, said it looks like it's a highly reviewed and great program, and she's like, we're all for it. And so she put the stuff in place that, made it so that when I went to, my final sentencing, I was, allowed to be released to the McShin program. So my thoughts on peer-to-peer are, when I first got here, I walked in the building, and it didn't feel like any other building that I've ever come into in dealing with this. I've dealt with like court, mandated programs and things like that, and it feels like I'm being spoken to, I'm spoken at, not talked to, And so when I came in, it was first thing is hugs, how you doing? It felt authentic, and I felt like more comfortable here than I've ever felt in any other program that I've been in. Oh, I mean, it's leaps and bounds better here. I am somebody who's left and come back, and I choose to come back here versus anywhere else because that home feel. It's when you got people that know what you're going through, you don't quite have to explain it the same way as you do to somebody who's never gone through these experiences. You can almost describe the feelings in a way that you don't even understand them, but that other person, picks it up and understands exactly what you're saying. I have a couple goals while I'm here, like I need to obtain my driver's license, during the time that I'm here, because obviously when you move out, you need licenses. You really can't get many places without one anymore. So I mean that's one of my biggest things, and obviously I want to rebuild some of the family relationships that I destroyed through the years. I have a sister that moved out to Denver and lives out there, which we don't see each other very often at all, but we almost talk even less than we see each other. So that's one of my big goals, is to kind of build back some trust with her and get back into her life. She's got a husband now and probably is going to eventually have kids here soon, and I'd like to be a part of their lives as well.